Shalom Aleichem, and welcome to this video, which is a first video looking at the teachings of Paul of Tarsus concerning women. Now, I'm going to deal with this video of this aspect of Paul's teachings concerning women having authority over men. I'm going to deal with it by starting with the Torah and working forward to basically make my point. Now, in the Torah, the Most High said that he was going to raise up judges to give right rulings and judgments to the people of Israel. And the Most High said in Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 8 to 13, he said that whenever there was an issue that was too difficult for the children of Israel to judge among themselves in their communities, they were to go up to a place where Yah would choose, and they would hear the ruling of the priest and the Levites and the judge. And when the ruling would be given, it says in verse 10 here that the children of Israel were to do according to the word which they declared to them from that place which Yah would choose. And then, so much so, it says in verse 11, do according to the Torah in which they, or the teaching, instruction in which they teach you, according to the right ruling which they say to you. You do not turn to the right or to the left from the word which they declare to you. And the man who acts arrogantly so as not to listen to the priest who stands to serve there before Yah, your mighty one, your Elohim, or to the judge, that man shall die. So the children of Israel had to listen to the judgment of the judge, as well as the priest and the Levites. Okay? Now we know later on in the history of the children of Israel that Yah raised up judges, Shophatim. Judges chapter 2 verse 18, when Yah raised up rulers, the Hebrew word is Shophatim, judges, for them, Yah was with the ruler and saved them from the hand of their enemies all the days of the ruler. So we see that the Most High Yah raised up rulers like he said he would, and the children of Israel had to listen to that ruler, that judge. Now we know about one of the famous judges who was called Deborah. She was a woman, she was a sister, she was a daughter of Israel. She became a judge, which meant that she ruled over the children of Israel. She had authority over all of the children of Israel, including the men. Thus we read in chapter 4 verse 4 and 5, Deborah, a prophetess, the wife of Lapidoth, was ruling Israel at that time, and she was dwelling under the palm tree of Deborah between Ramah and Beit El in the mountains of Ephraim, and the children of Israel came up to her for right ruling. Here we see that just as the Most High commanded, he raised up a judge, which is Deborah. She ruled Israel. She ruled Israel. She was a woman leader of Israel, and she would give the children of Israel would go up to her for judgments and right ruling. She would give the judgments and right ruling, and according to Torah, they had to listen to her rulings, and they had to abide by her authority and her teaching, and do whatever she told them to do with regard to the judgments which they came to her for. So we see that's one example of a sister having authority over the children of Israel. Another example is the Prophetess Holder. Now this is in 2 Chronicles chapter 34, and the context is that the king Josiah, he found the Torah. His servants found the Torah. It had been lost for a while, and then when he found it, he was shocked and disgusted because it turned out that the children of Israel had not been obeying the Torah for a very long time. So he knew that there was going to be some trouble from Yah, and so look at what he did. He sent a delegation and told them, verse 21, go inquire of Yah for me, and for him who is left in Israel and Yehudah, concerning the words of the book that is found, for great is the wrath of Yah that is poured out on us, because our fathers have not guarded the word of Yah to do according to all that is written in the book. So he's basically, he's like, we got to go and find out what Yah says about this. We need some guidance, we need some instructions, we need some teaching. And so he sends this delegation, which was Hilkiah, and those of the sovereign. And where did they go? They went to Holder, the prophetess. They went to a prophetess, the wife of Shalom, son of Tochath, the son of Hazra, the keeper of the wardrobe, who was dwelling in Jerusalem in the second quarter. And they spoke to her about this. And she said to them, thus said Yah, the mighty one, the Elohim of Israel, say to the men who sent you to me, thus said Yah, see, I am bringing evil on this place and on its inhabitants, all the curses that are written in the book which they read before the sovereign of Yehudah. And then he gives some instructions all about. She gives some instructions direct from Yah himself to King Josiah. My point is what? My point is again that we see a woman having authority to teach and to have authority over men. And this was ordained by Yah himself. And there's other examples of female prophetesses as well. For example, there was a woman called Hannah in Luke chapter, I think it's chapter 3. I'll put the link on the video. And there are other prophetesses as well. And we know that a prophet has authority over the children of Israel to teach the children of Israel, which would include men. So this is the context over hundreds and hundreds of years. But then we come to Paul and Paul's teaching in 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 11, where he says, let a woman, let me read it in the ESV, let a woman learn quietly with all submissiveness. I do not permit a woman to teach or to exercise authority over a man. Rather, she is to remain quiet. For Adam was formed first, then Hawa, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman was deceived and became a transgressor. So this was Paul's angle. Paul's angle was that he did not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man, but instead a woman had to remain quiet and submissive. And the reason he gives for that, some people say that he was given this only for the Ephesians because of some local problem, but he doesn't give that reason. His reason is that Adam was formed first and it was Hawa who was the one who was deceived. So clearly this is universal teaching for Paul. This is teaching that was to apply to all believers in all places. So my point in the whole video is this. This teaching that women are not to teach or to have authority over a man, from Paul here in 1 Timothy, you will not find this anywhere else in the scriptures. You will not find this in the Torah. You will not find this in the prophets or in the Psalms. You will not find this in the words of Yehoshua. You will not find this in the words of any of the apostles. This is purely a Pauline teaching, a teaching from Paul, and it is not supported by the scriptures. In fact, as hopefully I've shown, the scriptures make it clear that Yah himself raises up women who have authority to teach men and to have authority over men, and this authority is given to them by the Most High Yah. So this is the first aspect of Paul's teaching concerning women that I'm going to look at. And in the next video, we're going to focus on the issue of women's silence.